His witchcraft doesn't work anymore. First, I want to give all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to you fellow brothers pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shabbat Chanak. Coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Shalom, shalom, shalom to all the believers out there. Shabbat shalom. The sun's about to go down, but it's still in the Shabbat. New moon's coming in at sundown. And the spirit is on me to do this lesson. I might call it what I called it. It can change a little bit. This is actually inspired by a video that I watched earlier. And it was on basically predictive programming. And how the elites use mainly the television, but any form of digital media. Okay, mainly digital media. It was going into the creation of the TV, and how from that time you had the elites start to propagize, if that's a word. And started to use techniques of mind control on the people going way back, especially now that we're in this digital society. And it was an Edomite that did it, and they're speaking about how to protect yourself. You got to know what they're doing. You got to know to protect yourself against this programming and this. I'm not sure if they outright called it. No, they did in certain aspect called it witchcraft, because they even had like a person, could have been a witch, that in one of the clips basically said, people think that witchcraft is just this, like the old classical way of you thinking what witchcraft is, with a witch and a pot and a cauldron. Nah, you're exposed to this every single day through advertising, through branding, through programming. You watch your favorite program. Okay, this whole system is designed and based upon witchcraft. That's what it is. Let me bring out a scripture hit me. Bear with me. Okay. If I didn't say this is a walk and talk, I'm just gonna kind of roll in the spirit. I wanted to go. I didn't have time. I wanted to go read some scriptures and, kind of go a little bit more in depth, but this is spirit. I'm just going to move like this. Let me go here. Nahum. So basically it was like a documentary on witchcraft programming, witchcraft through programming on the television, and how they indoctrinate you. And it's very sophisticated. I'm like, God damn, the different tools that Esau does, even to the flicker rate. The flicker rate is all by design. They tested it. You go into an alpha wave stage, which is like a hypnotic type state, right? You go into like a hypnotic type state, and that's just from the flick. So basically, they're very prudent. They're very prudent. They're very wise. Scriptures tell us that Ezekiel 28:3, thou art wiser than Daniel. Yet, as I was watching it, I'm kind of laughing. I'm gonna get to the scripture. I was kind of laughing because it did affect us per se when we were in the world, when we just didn't know, we were ignorant. We fell victim to a lot of these things. Maybe not all of it, but we did fall victim to a lot of these mindsets and the different programming that he had us program in. But now that we've been waking up to the light, Isaiah 60, the light is shining upon us, right? Now we've been waking into the light. None of this shit work anymore. It don't work anymore. Okay, not to the point to where, he can just come with just anything now, because now he's coming with anything. He's just saying whatever now. But the people have been conditioned for years to accept it. Let me bring this out. Nahum. Let me start at the top and I'm going to jump down. Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. See? Where's the bloody city? Okay. Is China the bloody city? Absolutely not. Where's the blood of the saints? The blood of the saints is here, right here in America. Okay, how did this man get America? Well, it's by a bloody past. The thief cometh not but to kill, steal, and destroy. Okay, he shall rule by his sword. He shall live by his sword. That's synonymous with Esau. Now there's a new doctrine that black, so-called black Negro individuals are Esau. So it's a lot of left-hand things going on, and that goes into his left hand practices of trying to disrupt, trying to cast down. You know what? It's in Psalms. Give me a moment. Another scripture is hitting me. I didn't really have scripture. Now they're hitting me. The Spirit's hitting me. Give me a second. See, King James Version. It's in right, there we go. Psalm 62. Okay. And I want to get Revelation 11 too. We'll say that for a little bit later, Lord's will. It shouldn't be too long. But let me go to Psalm 62 to hit this point. This is the mindset Esau Edom has towards it. And a lot of these projects, like they were going into MK Ultra, Project Mockingbird, and there's a lot of different other projects that on the books declassified and off the books that classify certain things that we're not going to even know. But now that we have that eyesight, we can see. We very well know. We can also go to 2 Corinthians 2:11. That's another scripture that came to mind. We are not ignorant of his devices. That's part of his devices, right? But now, on the elect, this is not necessarily everybody. Which a lot of his witchcraft also on the people is starting to wane. What stand now with thy enchantments? We could get that, right? A lot of that is starting to wane, where people are waking up, but they're not waking up to the full truth. Nevertheless, we have this doctrine, this truth, the spirit of Yahweh Shemashai that's going to be able to overcome all these enchantments, all these attacks. Let me read this. Psalm 62. And let me start at 3. How long will ye imagine mischief against a man? Ye shall be slain all. Let me start up. Let me start at 1. Uno. Truly my soul waiteth upon the Most High. From him cometh my salvation. And see, this is the mindset of the elect. Okay, that their salvation is going to come through Yahweh Shema Shai, not down here on the earth. Because what is Esau Edom ultimately, through all the things that he's doing, what is he ultimately offering you and getting ready to give you the final ultimatum on? Is a pseudo salvation. I can save you from these things. Look at crime. Look at your financial situation. Look at your mental health state. Look at your physical well-being. You're sick. Okay? You want more money. You want to do this. You want to be protected. Right? You want a peace of mind. I can do that. Right? And our people have bought into the system for so long, but it hasn't done them any good. Okay? They're still, in that low state, especially our people. Now Esau is starting to wake up because he's actually feeling it. He's feeling it at the pump, as they say. He's actually feeling his economic situation, his social economic situation wane. He's actually feeling that. He's now being an outcast in his system in which he should be the top guy. So he's smart. The children of this world and their generation are wiser than the children of light. Jake has always been at the bottom. Or how thou art a homeborn slave. I'm not getting it correctly, right? But Jake is in that homeborn slave spirit. They just like, I'm just gonna be a slave forever. I'm just gonna keep working. Every time you talk to a family member, they got a new scam, or they got a new job, or a new way to get up, and make it big. But see, the elect salvation, which this is why Esau Edom is going to be so enraged at the elect, right? Second Ezra, the 16th chapter, how that burning wrath is kindled upon them, and they shall slay those that fear the Lord, right? Because, excuse me, they're going to come down upon the earth, and most people are going to give in to his demands of taking an MOTB, but the elect are not going to give in to taking an MOTB, okay? Because the elect are not going to look at Esau Edom as salvation. And the only way that the people are looking at Esau Edom through salvation was through his witchcraft, right? Was through his sword, was through his lying tongue, was through his sleight of hand. They're not looking at, if they really seen who he is for what he is, and now these things are happening, but they're still there. This is years and years of programming, right? Witchcraft to get their minds. A lot of them are not coming out of it, but a lot of people are, but they're not coming to the full understanding of the truth. That's the point. We have that full understanding of the truth. We have that treasure in earthen vessels. This is what's allowing us not to be caught up in the different debates that these people are having. What's a man? What's a woman? Would you, if a woman, would you rather have your daughter alone in a forest with a bear or a man? Them stupid ass conversations. Does a woman have equal rights with a man? Can two men get married? Is that we're not dealing with that. We're dealing with 100% truth. We have definitive answers. The Most High say yay on that, and the Most High say no on this. Okay, and this is how we're living. The Most High said, don't take this. This is what we're going to do. Esau's going to come. Hey, he did it. He really didn't say not to take that. And this is why leadership is so important. And the Most High has us keep honing, keep pushing the same message over and over and over and over. Because you know what? Guess what? Let me hit you with something. This is also mind control. This is also programming. And in that clip, I'm not going to even put the clip. There's no reason. In that clip, there was a clip of George W. Bush Jr. basically saying, and not so many words, I have to keep saying certain things over and over and over, basically to make sure the propaganda gets into your mind. And not so many words. Basically, he was saying, programming you. I say things over and over again to get into the American people's mind. It's a type of programming. Now the Most High is using it on the right-hand side. So they're always talking about the same thing. There's a reason why the Most High has us talk about the same thing over and over and over and over. Esau also does the study. He said, I believe there was Esau put her to death. It was this one woman. I don't know. I forget her name. And she was going against this pharmaceutical company. She worked for the pharmaceutical company for a while. This is some years back. And she pretty much saw the left-handed practices. She could have been a jig or just a whistleblower. And she basically blew the whistle on how the pharmaceutical company worked. And she was deep in there. They pretty much put her to death, but she was doing, seminars. And she basically said, in order to put something inside somebody's subconscious mind, they have to hear a particular thing. I think she said 27 times from 27 different sources. So this is why he does these programmings, these innuendos, these subliminals, right? He has things you don't even know what it's saying. The text is saying one thing, but he does it real fast where it puts something else in front, or like the Disney movies where they have men's penises and the word sex and consume, but you don't really see it for face value. All those things are going into your subconscious. So now here it is. You just a freak now. You don't even know why, because this society is built upon that. You just consume. You don't know why. You think happiness is you buying things. Now coming to this truth, we cast off all those things. And let me continue. I'm talking too much. It says, he only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved. See? So he wants to move us, okay, through the conditioning of the mind, through the reprogramming of the mind. He got us when we were young. He hit us with those injections. Okay. He pushed rap music. He pushed big booties. He pushed disobedience to parents. He pushed divisions in marriages. He put the fuel on the fire. Jake is wicked. Don't get it twisted. We can't blame it all on E. Jake is wicked. But Esau there was to put a stumbling block, okay, in front of us. And now that, going to Revelation 11, now that the Spirit is upon us, he's like, man, what the fuck is going on? Now he's turning up his rate of propaganda. He's actually getting ready to come down. He's getting ready to come down and confront us. Okay, the true prophet. He knows who the true prophets are. And he has people that he actually goes in and he pays off. And we see those individuals. And we're really, I'm gonna just say it like this, we're the only ones that's coming out and saying it. Okay? It says, so we're not gonna be greatly moved. We understand the Most High got a spirit on us to see all these bullshit tactics that we once were tripped up in. Okay? That's what this truth is doing. That's the new man being revived in us, the Spirit quickening us. How long will ye imagine mischief against a man? Ye shall be slain, all of you. As a bowing wall shall ye be, and as a tottering fence. They only consult to cast him down. That's the point. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. So their whole agenda, their whole plan is really to come at the Israelites, right? So this whole thing has been about Jacob and Esau. That's what it's all been about. Okay? And he's upset that the Spirit is on us, and now the witchcraft is not working anymore. Okay? It's working. It's still working on these people. You still got certain individuals, even though the elect are kind of discombobulated. They haven't fully come around. The Most High gonna get them all around, okay? But even then, but see now that it's not working, he's like, man, what do we do? So now he has to come with more enchantments. That's why the scriptures say, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Okay. Let me go back. This is a bad chapter, but bear with me. This is, number 4. Let me read it from, let me read 4 again. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Selah. And this is why our people think that the Edomite is for them. Because openly they bless and say, oh no, we're helping the black and Hispanic community. We're for you. We got programs, and they'll get a token Negro or Hispanic. They threw a little shekels at. He's like, and he shuck and jives. This is why they put a black face in front of him. But let me go back. Nahum. Let me read verse 3 again. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. And who is the prey? You Israelites. You're the prey. You're being preyed upon daily. Okay. You've been slayed. You've been taken advantage of. You've been actually graped. Okay. When you look at the grape definition, which means to seize, okay, forcibly, you literally been graped of everything. And you know what? Jake is okay with it. He's like, as long as I got a job now, and I can eat some food, and I can worship my gods, I'm cool. That's the spirit that Jake is in. Esau gave him that license to sin, like in Maccabees, right? And Jake was like, oh, see, there's a license. I got a license to do it. But see, now he's about to say, hey, I require more of a sacrifice. I know you like this system. Well, hey, you need to take this MOTV. You need to put this inside of you. And the brother Yashawan from the GMS Watchman, from the main camp, brother with the accent, the British accent. He did the video. CNN just came out with a new commercial about the MOT, about wearable devices, and then ultimately about implantable devices. How the wearable is now going under your skin. Well, what if you can just put it under your skin and then you just have all this information, and then your doctor has all this information, and you can, the convenience. So this is where it's going. And you Israelites that don't want to get hip to it, well then hey, you're just not part of the elect, and that's okay. We're not going to, we're not going to lose sleep over that. Okay. Ultimately, the programming is working on you, and that's okay. Let me continue. Let me jump down, because this is speaking about E. Okay. This is speaking about Esau and his system. Verse 4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. Behold, I am against thee. It's all about witchcrafts. That's all this damn devil is about. Okay? How to trap you out, how to cast you down from your excellency. How to tell you that you're not an Israelite. How to indoctrinate you. Okay. Behold, I am against thee, said the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face. And this is what's happening. Starting with the prophets. And I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. And you have all these nations that are seeing the filth of Babylon the Great, and adding to the actual collapse. I'm just letting this pass. Okay, adding to the actual collapse. Okay. But verse 4 was really what I wanted to get. Let me read that in. Because of the multitude of the whoredom of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft. And that's mainly where this indoctrination has taken place, is Babylon the Great, as well as even the poisoning of the food. I was having a conversation earlier. The poisoning of the food is concentrated here in Babylon the Great, and that's also part of their mind control. Is to weaken you as well in your cognitive function. Okay, is to harm your body through food. Nutricide, okay, which is the destruction of the food, is the poisoning of the food to basically destroy you through the foods that you eat. Because if you go to Europe, okay, if you go to Japan, okay, and you eat the food over there, it's not going to have, they still do it, but not to the point of how they do it here. There's literally hundreds of more times of poisons here in the food here in America. Hundreds more. Okay. And you even have bans in these other countries that don't allow certain preservatives, certain added dyes. We've done videos on it. This is well documented information. This is not something that's new. Okay. It says, so it's way worse here in America. Why? Because the Israelites are here in America, and this is where they know the prophecy, okay, is supposed to be taking place. All right, and this is part of them. This is part of them trying to disrupt the prophecy. But see, they're scratching their heads, because if they truly understood, they will know that this is inevitable. Their end is inevitable. Okay. It says, the mistress of witchcraft that selling nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. Okay, the kids are all messed up. The parents are all messed up. The way that they think about things, the way that they live, it's all just defiled. Okay, let me go to. That's it on that. I can get more. Let me go to Revelation. Let's do that. Revelation. And then we go to second. Revelation 11. Because ultimately, we can go to 12 too. Ultimately, the elect are going to have victory over the beast through the sacrifice of Yahweh Shai and through this testimony. Okay, and this is something that witchcraft. Oh, I gotta get the other. I gotta get it in numbers. Let me do that first. Okay, let me do that first. Let me go to numbers. And there's no amount of witchcraft that can work. It's not working anymore. Okay, and this is why he's mad. So what is he going to do? He's going to do what he knows best. Okay, is he's going to bring the sword. Numbers 23 and 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob. See? So ultimately, we were caught up in those things, when we were young, before we came into this marvelous light, we were in darkness. Just as this world, Isaiah 60, as I referenced earlier, gross darkness. We were in gross darkness. We did not know how to eat. We did not know how to think. We were doing wicked things. We were in the fashion of the Gentiles, in excess, without discipline. Okay, without all these things that the Most High, is for. Okay, we were living our lives as demons, basically, as animals. Now we're living our life upright. Esau doesn't like that. He doesn't want you to live your life upright. He wants you to be a beast just like him. He wants you to be in a perpetual state of beastliness. Because is he not the beast man? Well, the Planet of the Apes, the movie told you that. What was the first one? The old one? He's the beast man. Right? He will destroy your world and his. I'm not quoting it right. The brothers in the camp, they can do it way better than me. But that's E. He's the beast man. Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. He is as death and cannot be satisfied. Okay. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob. So none of his shit is working anymore. The spirit has to see right through all that bullshit. Okay, what is he trying to say? One of the perfect things was 2020. I'm always bringing that up in referencing that. And he's still taking videos down on the different channels to this day. I'll still get videos taken down. So-called medical misinformation and this and that. And he did a crazy campaign. And he got a lot of people to do the deed too. People in my family passed. Okay. People that got it don't feel the same. They got, feel like they got bamboozled. But why? Because you fell for his enchantments. You were indoctrinated as a young kid. You believed in his system. Just like individuals that go into his medical system and they get jacked up, he gaslights them, right? And they're still not healed, but they keep going back. But that's all they know. That's all they know. Is to depend on him, let go of the will, right? Let go of the will and let Jesus drive. Well, they let go of the will and let Esau drive. And where is he going? Highway to hell, and that's where he's taking you. Okay, and all you Israelites that follow after this man, you going right to hell, meaning the grave. Okay, not in a pit. You gonna burn in his nuclear fire. Okay. Neither is there any divination against Israel, Yasha'Allah, the true Yasha'Allah. And that's basically what all that programming is. That's nothing but divination. Again, in that program, the lady was like, people have a misconception what witchcraft is. They think it's like a witch, an old witch with a broom and a cauldron and a toad foot. I added that, but that's basically what they think it is. When it's literally directly in your face every single day. It's the advertising on the internet, on these TV shows, the subliminals, the certain even the naming convention of these different companies. They go back to Greek gods. If you turn them sideways, they have a swastika. If you do it like this, it says consume. Oh, like the word like Balenciaga, right? That's Latin for Baal is God. Nickelodeon, that's Latin for I don't care about God, something like that. So, and which shows you that he's the Romans, which is the dragon, because everything goes back to what? Greek and Latin. Another indicator that he is that man. Okay. Where am I? It says, according this time it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what has the Most High wrought? So that's the point. The enchantments can't work on the elect. That's the point. It's working on everybody else. These different gods. You got a lot of our people that get deceived into. They get deceived into being a sodomite. They get coerced into being a sodomite, to being. Look at the agenda they've been pushing, especially under Biden, which Jake was doing it down low. They knew that it was wicked, but they was doing it down low. Okay, now that Esau said that it's good and you can't say nothing against these people, he protected them. They're like a protected group right after the black woman in the small hat. You got the small hat, and then I would say the trans, and then the black woman. But see, it's not looking too good for you black women. He's not on your corner like he used to. Okay, so you feeling the heat. Okay, so it's not a good time to be in that spirit of the black woman. It's not going to be a good time. The Latin woman and the Native American woman, or just woman in general. But let me hit this scripture. The point of this lesson is it's not working on the elect. It's not working anymore. That's why the scriptures say, "Stand now with thy enchantments." Let the monthly prognosticators and the soothsayers. You see what I'm saying? All these individuals that practice divination, let them get you out of the situation that's befallen you. Try to stop the Israelites from waking up. You got these individuals that took the bag, that are leading congregations okay, to basically hell. I'm gonna let this pass. And that's not gonna work. Infiltrators, spy. He got spies in the camp. He got all type of things going on. Okay, but that's not gonna disrupt the plan of Yahweh Shema Shai. Let me where was I going? Let me go to 2 Corinthians. Right, 2 Corinthians 2:11. Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And that's essentially, when I was watching it, I was laughing on the inside, because now we are aware. We are aware of these things, and that whole documentary was to try to wake people up, to get them to be aware of these things actually happening. But it's going to be to it's pretty much, it doesn't matter, right? Because they don't understand the story in its entirety. They don't understand the concept of Jacob and Esau. They don't understand what the Most High plan is. See what I'm saying? And let me just finish up in here. Give me a second. Yeah, the little demon. I'm over here just posted by myself. A little demon, a little cute little. She was cute. Come and sit right next to me. That's literally crazy. Okay, just attention. Then she left. Because you know what these women want. They want attention. They want you to say something to them. We ain't saying nothing to you. You need us. We don't need you. Okay. Maybe if I wasn't doing a video, who knows? Let me see. Let me stop. Revelation 11. I'm kind of like, what you want? Let me stop. Revelation 11 and 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. See, great fear fell upon Esau, the elites, because now he's seeing his worst nightmare. He's like, well, we did all this, we did all that. How are they not Tay-Tays? How are they not Shaniquas? How are they not Little Waynes? Why are certain of them calling themselves Israelites? Well, Esau is the prophecy, dummy. See, Esau, he's smart, but he's not that smart. He's totally void when it comes to the spiritual things. He's a carnal man. Okay, so now he's actually carnally seeing his worst nightmare. He's carnally seeing, okay, his basically his worst nightmare. Okay, and not so many words. And now he can't take it. Okay, so I'm gonna close it there until next time. Shalom to the left.